everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to reorganize and redecorate and redesign a space in my home. This is my mud room, laundry room. I have a ranch, a low ranch, and I guess like if you lived in a double wide trailer, there are mimic ranches, that kind of thing. We have a back door that goes to the carport, but it's really close. So like here's the back door, and I'm just gonna, this is the rest of the mud room. And through that archway is the front door. They're really close. But this is the door that we use really on a regular basis, me and my family. But this is also where we have our standalone freezer, our washer and dryer, and the water softener is back there. Where we keep our coats. We have a cabinet down here, which we'll talk about in a minute. We have a coat rack, which I absolutely love. This is the archway, the doorway to the kitchen. And then here's the mudroom closet that will eventually become the pantry. Right now it's sort of a pantry, but it's really like a linen, like a supply closet. We keep the extra paper towels and mom's little appliances and cleaning stuff in there. Then if I keep spinning, oh, that's the laborer. If I keep spinning, here is my recycle bin. I know I've shared it to you before, but this has basically got two drop down cabinets with baskets in there for recycling. And then on the top is recycling that my recycling pickup is only number 1s and 2s. Everything else has to go to the recycling center. So I keep a plastic bucket up there for that. And then anything that needs to go out to the car, back to the car, like when our shopping bags that we bring in and out, when we go back out to the car, we grab them, type of thing. So we're going to get started with cleaning off the top of the freezer. So the top of the freezer has been my gardening center.
Collection zone.
Well, it also is. It's a collection zone, like many things. It's also just really what I said, my gardening center, because I don't have any outside storage. My barbecue tools go up there. My gardening gloves, like my gardening tools and everything, have to stay up there. So we're going to organize that. We're going to relocate that to the kitchen and bring another rack in here. We're going to downsize some of the baskets. And I'm sorry?
Oh my gosh, you're actually going to downsize some of these baskets?
I told you that. That's why I told you that. Yeah. He's...
I'm being funny. And
yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'm just telling them why. I'm looking at you in the camera instead of at the camera. He's being funny, but he's really surprised because I only kept the baskets that have a sentimental attachment to me. Like, I didn't just keep them just because, oh, that's a basket, you know, that's a nice basket. I could tell you, I'm not going to, but I could tell you when I got each one from where, and like that stack of baskets. I will tell you something. That stack of baskets over there I bought for our wedding. That basket over there was gifted with a basket of fruit from my father passed away. So things like that. But baskets are meant to be used, not just decoration. And we're going to redo some space here. And then we're going to redo the space in the kitchen. We're going to swap out 2 pieces of furniture. And hopefully it'll come out the way that I'm imagining it. So let's get started.
Don't you dare turn it off. It is springtime, yet it's in the 50s outside and raining. So we're going to go ahead and start our spring cleaning. We're not even going to wait until it's warm.
Well, technically we've been spring cleaning for a while. But yes, it's very cold this last couple of days is what he's saying. So let's get started. So I have a lot of egg cartons. There is a really fun rose project made out of egg cartons on Pinterest that I keep saying, I want to make that. But I never get to it. So instead of me opening the door to recycle them every day, I usually stack them up, save them. And like I said, this space on top of the freezer is sort of my immediate access to the outdoors. It's where I keep my gardening stuff as well as my barbecue stuff, and then anything that's yard related sort of lands there, like the bird feeder and the cute little outdoor frog and owl lights that we had gotten from Dollar Tree a few years ago. Last summer, actually. Not a few years ago, last summer. All right, then you want to make sure that you clean your space. Now, a lot of people, when they do organizing or redecorating, they do empty their whole space. But we just logistically don't have the energy. We're a little older than that. And we don't want to overcommit by emptying the whole space. We take, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time? Yeah, we kind of do that. So I have this flat basket from the Dollar Tree, and I've decided to move my barbecue tools into it because it's a little longer and they can lay nice and flat, and I put the barbecue sign behind it. Then I took this other Dollar Tree basket, this sort of locker room basket, to put all of my gardening things in it. I have seeds and gardening gloves and hose attachments. And right behind it, I store a set of lights that goes inside my patio umbrella. Nope, you've never seen my patio umbrella because I don't have a patio. But it's going to happen, I promise. All right. And then in the front, we've put all of the bird feeder accessories. We have bird food as well as the feeder, and then more powder to make more nectar. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is on this wall, I want to put away the winter coats. No, we haven't done that yet. And separate out all the spring coats. This is my husband piling the spring coats on me. And then we're going to move out the coat rack because we're going to relocate it into another area of the mudroom in a little bit. But take this opportunity to get rid of anything that you don't want, you haven't used in a year or two, or you don't think you'll use anymore. I actually have a sweater that needed to go into the sewing pile. Things like that. Take that opportunity to weed out and downsize anything that you could possibly not need in this room. Okay? So on this black cabinet, which is the one that we're actually going to relocate into the living room, that video will be coming either tomorrow or the next day, maybe the next day, I'm not sure. But in this cabinet, we actually have overflow food, so overstock food. So something's on sale really good, like sometimes cereal goes on sale, a few boxes at a time. I'll put them in here. This is also the extra spices. If you've seen my spice organization, I use 4-ounce mason jars. So when I buy big containers of spices, I keep them in this cabinet as well. And eventually we're going to turn the cabinet area that we're moving into the kitchen into a coffee bar. But for right now, we're just going to deal with it, move it, and do something a little different for now. But we have this little trick where we put towels under any pieces of furniture we have to move. Since we have hardwood floors, we could just go ahead and slide them without scratching up the floor. Just a tip. Now, cleaning out the laundry area. I've picked up all of the things. I've put the rugs in the washing machine to be washed, the front door rug, as well as the rug that goes in front of the washer and dryer. And I've again take this opportunity to sweep out really good areas. You couldn't really see it with the camera angle, but I swept out around my water softener, as well as between the freezer and the water softener and the washing machine and the water softener. And then I take this opportunity to mop. I absolutely am in love with my Rubbermaid reusable jet sprayer mop, as you guys have seen before. I spray down some of the Comet kitchen cleaner from the Dollar Tree. I have water in the dispenser, and that's what I use to rinse it. So this is a few hours later after the floor's dried and we've done some work in the kitchen. We've brought out the baker's rack. We're putting back the rolling cart after we organize it a little bit. And now we're trying to figure out where we want this rack. We've removed all of the baskets, but I don't think we're going to keep all of the hooks just yet, but we're going to see about that. So one of the things I was thinking about was leaving the recycling bin and possibly moving the coats on the other side. I don't know. I had a different vision in mind. So we're going to move the baker's rack over. This one is from IKEA. I don't know if you've ever seen it on a house tour before, but we bought it in the as-is section already assembled, my friend Bobby and I. And it screws to the wall just to make sure it's secure, and it's got adjustable feet in the front. So it can sit on your baseboard molding or above your baseboard molding in the back, so you don't have to worry about it being too far away from the wall. So originally I asked Jimmy to remove that hook, but then I was like, leave it, we can hang something cute on it. So we ended up moving the recycling bin from this corner, as you saw, next to the black rack. And now we're hanging my purse hook. This is a cute hook that was given to me by Mary Ellen Roach. You'll see it in the tour. And I put it next to the coat rack so that I can hang my purse on there, because I used to put my purse on that black cabinet every day. All right. And now we're going to do a little bit of new hanging. So this key sign that I got from the Dollar Tree, it wants to be wonky. They only put a one single D-ring in the middle. And Jim said, well, it's got 3 hooks, so if somebody on one side takes off their keys, the thing's going to go flying. So he ended up putting 2 screws between in the corners, the top corners, to secure it. And now this is one of those Dollar Tree mirrors. We're just going to hang it up just so you can take a good gander at yourself before you head out the door. And it doesn't have a hanger, so he just put screws on the wall and balanced it on its frame. So what I always wanted to do in this space was to make it very farmhousey. I put all of my mason jars back on this rack, and it's just a really cute little entryway now for us. And I finally get to hang my laundry signs because I downsized so many baskets. I have this one that says wash. It's like a little shadow box. I got it at the 99-cent only store. And then this laundry sign that I got from, geez, did I get that when we first moved in? I think I got that at the 99-cent only store too. I don't remember. I buy too much stuff. Just kidding. And then my keep the change jar that we made on our channel. I hung that. So I basically did them like stair steps. Okay. And then I took the cute little box signs from the Dollar Tree and I put them on the shelves. I have 3 of them. There are 3 shelves. So each one got one off-centered. So the top shelf has it on the right, the next shelf on the left, and the third shelf, the bottom shelf, has it on the right as well. So Jim hung this welcome sign above the baker's rack, above the key sign. We got that at the 99-cent only store on 50% clearance. And then we moved this beautiful sign that says, a blessing to all who enter. And so far, I absolutely love it. I know that there's lots of little touches by putting down the rugs. And I'll show you a quick tour. We never did anything to the magnets. They're very sentimental to Mom, so we just left them. And here's how it looks finished. As you can see on top of the freezer, excuse me. It's nice and organized. And the cute little signs and the baskets that we did keep, like I said, are very sentimental. That is that really cute mason jar holder that I got from Walmart for free. As you can see here, I hung my wind chime on that hook, took advantage of the little space. And I just really, really love it. I put the little gray basket on the recycle bin just to add any things that you might need to drop in there that are extra keys and stuff. And a little bag that is made from chicken wire. That is like a shopping bag to hold all of the paper shopping bags right next to the recycling bin. And then this wall pretty much stayed the same, but then we moved the coat rack. So as you can see there, that cute little mason jar sign that says bless this home and all who enter, with my purse on it. And that's it. So just some stills. I hope you guys really enjoyed this redesign of or redecorating of my mudroom laundry room. I was happy to downsize some of my stuff just to reorganize, make it easier for my family to put things away, to purge some things, and to finally get the baker's rack in the mudroom as well as the black cabinet in the kitchen. And that will be coming up very, very shortly. Like I said, in a day or two, we'll show you what we did in our kitchen as well. So hopefully you really enjoyed this time with us. Thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to share with friends and family, anybody you know might be interested in any of the ideas. And I know you guys will ask, that basket I got at the Goodwill, so I don't know where it came from. And as always, you take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye.